My name is Devin Iverson.
My name is Felicia Douglas.
My main real belief in God, of course, I've grown to have my own experiences, own relationship, but it really started off with just seeing how he would affect and work through my mom. I just saw the faith that he had in him and how she taught me about tithing from a young age. You know, she always tithed. She always taught me about what tithing meant.
We went to Disney, but then we settled on Otis College. And that was the one that we got his first acceptance. And from there, we never looked at the price. I knew it was gonna be expensive because it was a private school, but we never looked at the price. However, I quickly found that it was going to be at least $68,000 a year. I was able to come out of retirement, go back to work, and we started paying big chunks of money. Well, halfway through, right before COVID, my mom got sick. And then when my mom got sick, we had to put her into a home, and that was gonna cost me $1,600 a month, which stopped me from being able to continue to pay for him. The whole time I always kept telling him, God's got it. And he would feel guilty sometimes asking me for things, and I would say, don't worry about it, God's got it. And COVID hit, and there was quite a few things that happened at his school that were very challenging emotionally for him. And so at the end of it all, having to take care of my mom, I ended up acquiring debt of $92,751. I started trying to pay some of it, but it was just too much.
We were unbelievably blessed. About a month ago, it's still very surreal to me. So I just graduated college, my BFA in animation. The president had an announcement that a special guest that we had, by the name of Evan Spiegel, co-founder of Snapchat, who had actually given a speech a little earlier at the commencement. He had went to a summer program at my school when he was like 15 years old, and I guess it just had a really strong impact on him. And so he showed up for this commencement, and our president announced that he had given a large gift of paying off all the graduating students' debt.
Of course, I'm crying. I'm seeing other hardworking parents just crying. There were people that actually had fainted because of how much debt everybody knew. And there was one moment when I embraced another couple because I looked at them and I said, because you're another hardworking parent too. We walked back to the car and I was like, hey, Devin, let's look and see exactly what this thing says. So we open it up and I read it, and there's literally half a paragraph listing every type of loan that you could have gotten that included the Parent Plus loan. So that was $92,751 for me, $30,000 for him. Can't nothing beat God's given. I would sometimes have to be so transparent to my family to say, hey, this is hard, but I'm not gonna stop giving, because that's what I've been taught to do. I'm not gonna stop giving. In life, we operate many times out of fear. We operate in thinking that everything that we're doing is of ourselves and for ourselves. But when we trust in faith, this is biblically based, and God's word does not come back void. I was a single mom for 15 years, and we never went without. We never went without. The hedge of protection that remained with me during my job, during him growing up, all we did was trust it. And this was part of trusting it. Something that's the closest to you that you try to hold on to the most. But if you give it, God gives back.
My name is Devin Iverson.
My name is Felicia Douglas.
Just like God got me,
God's got you.